Hey friend, welcome back to Wild Coast Pilates. My name is Danny. We are on Gooskimook First Nations territories today, and we're gonna do a core burner using our Pilates ring. If you don't have a Pilates ring, you can sub it out for a yoga block. You're gonna lose a little bit of the details that involve the squeezing and the compression. However, that being said, you can still squeeze your yoga block, no problem. You will still get a really great workout from it. I'm just a really big fan of the Pilates circle because it adds a little bit of instability, a little bit of wiggle, and it's really great for finding all those weaker, unstable spots in our body. So I'm a huge fan of it. I highly recommend getting one if you haven't tried it out. It's totally worth it. I am going to get you to grab yourself a glass of water, throw on your favorite playlist, and whenever you're ready, meet me on your mat. Okay, so let's get right into it. We're going to have a lay on our mat here. We're going to place our heel, second toe, heel, knee, and sit bone in alignment with each other. We'll just put our ring off to the side for a sec. And let's find our neutral spine here. So nice little gap in that lower back. Imagine if you had your heels of your hands on the hip bones and the fingertips intersecting to create a little triangle on the lower belly. We would want that triangle to be totally level with the floor, so parallel like so. If we're really rounded and pressing the low back to the ground, you're going to notice the triangle points up. If you're super, super lordotic and really hyperextended through the spine, it's going to be down this way. So let's see if we can just flatten that triangle out, tiny little wind tunnel through that low back. Good. You can just rest your arms down by your side here. Take a nice slow, deep breath in through the nose. Really expand all the way into all four directions of the rib cage. Slowly exhale through the mouth. Good. Take another slow, deep breath in, counting to 4. Really inhale into the belly. And can you exhale now, counting to 6, slowing everything down? Good. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, we're going to grab our ring. We're going to place it just between our thighs, so just beneath the knees. I'm going to have my knees nice and open here, just holding the ring steady but not squeezing yet. Now I'm going to take a deep breath in through the nose. Now as I exhale, we're not going to do the slow breathing anymore. Now we're going to work into just whatever rhythm of breath works for you. I'm going to think of drawing the belly button to the spine. These bottom ribs here, we tend to want to flare them up. So let's think of tucking them down to the floor behind us, but still keeping that little wind tunnel through the low back. So do you see the difference? I'm not here, but rather I'm drawn in, but I'm not pressing the low back to the floor. That little imaginary triangle is still nice and level. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Now, as I exhale, I'm going to draw the thighs together. Really feel that low belly start to engage. Good. Exhale out. Good. Or sorry, inhale out, pardon me. Exhale, squeeze that ring. Start to engage through your pelvic floor. So imagine you're trying to stop the stream of pee. And as you inhale, release the ring. Exhale, squeeze the ring. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release. Good. Now, every time I squeeze and I'm breathing out, I'm trying to gently lift the pelvic floor. So imagine I'm trying to stop the stream of urine partway through, or maybe you have to let out a little air bubble. You want to pause and hold that in. And when I'm releasing my legs to the outside and I'm breathing in, I'm actually trying to relax that pelvic floor. The reason for this is we don't want to build a hypertonic pelvic floor or an overactive one, but it is good to help build a little bit of engagement through the pelvic floor. Good. I'm just going to walk my feet in just a little bit closer. Good. I'm going to invite you to do the same. Our goal is to have our feet so that they're in line with our knees when we are squeezing our ring at max capacity. Good. Really feeling the inner thighs engaging here. I know we said we're going to do an ab workout. I promise it's coming. But believe it or not, the inner thighs are actually intricately connected to your pelvic floor and your belly. So it's very, very important. Good, especially with pelvic floor engagement. Good. One more here. Squeeze and come up. Perfect. So from here, we're going to come up into tabletop legs. Keep a tiny little wind tunnel through that low back here. Draw the belly button to the spine. Again, keep that little triangle completely flat with the ground. We're going to squeeze that ring as hard as we can. We're going to take our hands, press them into our knees. We've done this one before. We're going to try to push as hard as we can. Push, 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 push. Oh, you've got this. Keep breathing. Push the legs into the hands, push the hands into the legs. Squeeze that ring as hard as you can. We've got this. Gently engage through the pelvic floor. Good. Now can we pulse the hands into the legs, into the legs, into the legs, into the legs. Beautiful work. We've got this. Good. From here, can we pulse our legs into our hands? Wilma is crying. She is cheering us on. I've got my dogs just behind the camera. She wants to work out with you. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Good. Come on down here. We can just drop that ring overhead. Windshield wiper the knees. Side to side. Beautiful work. Little release. Good. From here, come back to tabletop legs. I'm going to place my ring against my right knee and my right hand. My left hand, I'm going to grab the base of my skull. And I'm going to think I'm turning around an imaginary axis inside my rib cage. So I'm not pulling my head up. Maybe I'll actually switch sides here just so you can see better. I'm not pulling my head up. I'm letting my head stay heavy in the hands, but I'm actually like curling and lifting my upper back off the floor as if I want to take a sweater off. Good. From here, I'm going to extend out that right leg. So my right hand is behind the head. My right leg is extended. You don't have to go all the way to the floor. And now I'm going to squeeze my hand and knee into my ring, holding it here. Good work. Keep breathing. Oh my gosh. Come up. Other side. You can rest your head for a sec if you need to. Left hand under the head. Again, lift and float the shoulder blades off the floor. Head is heavy in the hands. Extend out that left leg. Squeeze into that ring. Pulse it in. Pulse it in. Pulse it in. Pulse it in. Holy crap. Already feeling it. Good. Switch sides. Again. We lift. We extend. We pulse it in. Pulse it in. Pulse it in. Need a hand. Need a hand. Need a hand. Need a hand. I am getting massacred by the bugs tonight. Good. And switch. So if I lose my train of thought, I apologize. It's a little distracting, but too beautiful of an evening. For 3, for 2, for 1. Good. And release. Take a little breather. Again, legs go side to side. Whew. From here, let's place our ring just at the base of the skull. We're going to place our hands in it. So our elbows are going to be out at a 45-degree angle, so I can just see them out of the periphery of my field of vision. Again here, my head is heavy in my ring, and I'm going to think of rotating around that imaginary axis in the side of my rib cage. 1 vertebrae at a time is rolling up as I exhale. Head is heavy, so I'm not pulling my chin. My head is nice and heavy, leaning back. Inhale, come down. Now again, that imaginary triangle in the lower belly is pointing forward. It's nice and level with the ground. I have that little wind tunnel through the low back. I exhale, I crunch up. Inhale, I come down. As I exhale, I'm really thinking of sliding my ribs down into my pelvis. Good. I'm keeping my pelvic floor engaged as I lift, relaxing it as I come down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. And I'm trying to avoid the temptation of rounding through that low back and pressing it to the floor as I'm crunching up. I'm really trying to keep that little wind tunnel in the low back there, keeping my neutral spine. Exhale up. Inhale down. Good. On this next one, can we hold it here? Can we bring our elbows out and in, out and in. Let your head stay heavy in that ring. Can we lift our chest a little higher? Woof. Little tricep burn, bonus exercise. Feeling it in the forearms, feeling it in the triceps. Good. From here, pause the arms, pulse the chest, pulse the chest, pulse the chest. Again, try not to press that low back to the floor. Keep that little bit of space. Keeping it going, keep breathing. Head is heavy in the ring. We got this. Woo! For 3, for 2, for 1. Good. Come down, take a second, shake out your arms. Coming right back. Bring your legs up to tabletop now. We're going to crunch up. Good. We're going to keep that little wind tunnel in the low back. Head is heavy in the ring. We're lifting the upper back off the floor as if we were going to slip off a sweater. We're going to think of plugging our thigh bones down into our hip sockets. So you want to really feel the back of the glute and the hip start to engage a little bit. And now imagine with your right foot, you want to actually flex your foot. And imagine I have my fingers pressed into the sole of your foot. You want to actively try to push me away from you as you extend and keep pushing me away from you as you bring it back. The goal of this is to really feel the back side of that hip and that glute engage a little bit as we do this ab exercise. So we're not gripping too much through our hip flexor. Good. Extend. Bring it back. Can we lift our chest a little higher? Extend. Bring it back. Extend. Bring it back. Good work. You got 5 more here. 5. So really imagine I'm pressing into the sole of your foot for the whole range of motion. Imagine your thigh bones are like flagpoles just sinking down into mud. The mud being the hip socket. Give me 3. Give me 2. Give me 1. Hold it here. Pulse the chest. Pulse the chest. Pulse the chest. I know. We got this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right away. Other side. We extend for 10. Keep pushing my hand with that foot. 9. Good. We're lifting the chest a little higher. Head stays heavy in that ring. 8. Keep that little wind tunnel in the small of the back. 7, 6, 5. Oh my God, I know. We can do this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Pulse the chest. Pulse the chest. Pulse the chest. Engage the pelvic floor. Draw the belly button to the spine for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Come on down. Oh, my triceps. That one's always a shocker for me. I always feel that so much. Beautiful work. So let's take our ring out. Let's flip it over. We're going to actually just hold our ring between our hands for now. Gentle squeeze. We're going to come into some plank stuff next. So you can have your knees on the floor, or you can tuck the toes and come up, whichever works for you. What we're going to focus on here is we don't want to go for a full tuck and round of the low back. However, we do want to keep a little bit of that curvature in the lower back. So imagine I placed a little tennis ball just right here. What we don't want to do is we don't want to be dumping the belly and dumping the ribs. So think draw the belly button and the ribs up and in, and then add just that little bit of curvature in that lower back. If this feels good for you, hold it here, shoulders over elbows. So we're gently compressing our ring. If not, come up onto your tiptoes. If you're up on your feet, have the heels of the feet stacked over the balls of the feet. We don't want to be really high with our bum. We don't want to be super low. Try to think that your chest and your pelvis are in alignment with each other. And we're not dangling our head to the floor. I think you want to float the head so that the earlobes are in line with the shoulders. Good. We're squeezing our ring with our hands, just holding it here. We're going to shift forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Oh my God. Getting a little arm workout into. I'm shaking. Maybe you can hear it in my voice. I'm dying. Good job. Keeping it going. From here, back to center. Heels are stacked over the balls of the feet. Let's tap one knee, tap the other. Tap, 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 tap. Now you can keep your ring. I'm gonna actually get rid of it because my arms are giving me some grief today. Keeping it going, and the mosquitoes too. Keeping it going, just marching it out. And from here, both our knees together. Both our knees together. Good, keeping that little bit of curvature in the low back. Keeping those ribs drawn in, belly button drawn to the spine. Good job. For 3, for 2, for 1. Good, come on out. Oh, I'm gonna just shake out my arms for a sec because they are not loving the burn they get from that Pilates ring. It is such a good one. It gets me every time. Holy crap. Coming right back down. You can still have your ring between your hands for an added squeeze. I'm gonna widen my feet just a little bit. From here, I'm coming right back into my plank. I'm gonna drop the hips to one side, drop them to the other, drop to one, drop to the other. Keeping it going. Good work. Good. On this next one, can we flip it over? Can we hold it here? So my chest bone still faces the ground. My hips are still lifted off the floor. I'm thinking of twisting from the belly button down. Good. Other side. Holding it here. We got this. And breathe. For 3, for 2, for 1. One more time. Other side. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Good. Oh my goodness. And release. Come on back here. Let's have a lay. We're moseying along through our workout. A few more exercises and then we're done. I promise. I know it's a toughie. Let's place our ring in between our ankles. Oh my God, my legs are already shaking just being here. Oh, send help. Okay, arms are on the floor. I'm actively pressing the backs of my arms and my hands into the ground. I'm going to squeeze that ring as hard as I can. Bring my legs together. Release. Together, release. Together, release. Good. Just doing a few of these to get a feel for it. That ring is shaking. We don't want it to fly out. If it goes flying, I'm going to lose mine down the cliff. Good. From here, squeeze that ring as hard as you can. Now, can we try to tap the sky with the heels? Bring it down. Tap the sky with the heels. Bring it down. So we're just gently lifting and floating our low back off the ground, keeping a gentle engagement through that pelvic floor. Beautiful work. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Now avoid the temptation to rock forward and use momentum. We're really trying to do a very gentle lift. So if you're, for example, a pole dancer, like myself, it's like your shoulder mount, or when you're upside down, trying to really come higher with your pelvis. That's what we're doing here. And try not to close and crunch to the chest. Really think shoulders are open, collarbones are wide. Last one. Good. From here, I'm gonna just readjust my ring. Oh my gosh, I am shaking like crazy. I can barely hold my ring right now. Good. So from here, interlace the fingers at the base of the skull. Rotate around this imaginary axis. Lift the chest. Good. We're going to squeeze the ring. Squeeze the ring. We're scissoring our legs into each other, trying to float those shoulder blades off the floor. Good. From here, hold that ring steady. Can we bring it down halfway? Hold it here. Lift the chest a little higher. Woo! And breathe. Come back. Other side. Oh, I'm laughing because I'm struggling like crazy. Lift the chest. We're going to pulse the legs into each other, into each other, into each other, into each other. Beautiful work. The mosquitoes are hungry. Good. From here, squeeze that ring. Bring it down halfway. Lift the chest. Head is heavy in the hands. Hold it here. Beautiful work. And come up. Oh, gosh. Drop our knees side to side for a sec. My abs are not into it today. Good. Do that a couple more times here. I just did a super hard leg workout earlier, so my legs are done. Good. I'm going to lift the chest. Good. Pulse the legs into each other for 3, for 2, for 1. Drop them halfway. See if I can float my chest a little bit higher. I'm still holding that ring steady. Feel that lower belly burn. Keep that tiny wind tunnel under the low back. Keep those ribs drawn in. Head is heavy in the hands. Good. Come up. Switch. Oh my gosh, my legs are jello. Good. Interlace the fingers at the base of the skull. Lift the chest up. Pulse the legs in, 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 in. 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop it halfway. Again, imagine we want to lift a sweater off of our upper back here. So we're really trying to rotate through that imaginary axis in the ribs, lifting the shoulder blades for 3, 2, and 1. Oh, my belly hurts. Gorgeous work. Okay, so last but not least, we're just going to finish with a little bit of side ab loving because we love our side abs. The side abs are our favorite, are they not? So we're going to come into a side plank position. We're going to have our bottom leg bent, our heel in line with our glute, elbow beneath shoulder, rotate that forearm out just halfway, 45 degrees up to that top knee. We're going to come up, we're going to lift, we're going to hold. I'm just going to adjust myself just a bit more. There we go. And I'm going to push my hips forward. So I want to think my pubic bone and my sternum are in alignment. My shoulder here, my top shoulder is not twisted down. It's up to the top. From here, I'm going to bring my leg forward. Bring it back. Oh boy. Good. Now we want to keep equal length through both sides of our side body. We don't want to sag to the floor here. I'm also not moving with the upper body as I move my leg. Good. Now, of course, if you're doing this at home without the Pilates ring and you were using a block before, that's fine. If you don't have a ring right now, just try to keep your leg pretty much parallel to the floor. The ring is really great because it gives us feedback. So if it touches the ground, you're going to feel it. That means you're dropping your leg too much. And if it slides up your leg, it means you're lifting your foot too much. Good. Can we float our hips a little higher off the floor? Woo-hoo! Really feel that side body engage here. Oh, my glutes, my legs, everything is toast today. Good. And come down. Other side. So heel in alignment with our hip. Elbow beneath shoulder. Rotate that forearm out 45 degrees. Come up. Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Beautiful work. We got this. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Can you give me 3? I'm shaking like crazy. Can you give me 2? Can you give me 1? Oh boy, my ring is hitting the floor. Oh yeah, perfect. From here, we're gonna come up into our triangle pose on our knees. So I'm gonna be on my right knee. My left leg is extended. My ring is in my hands. We've done this one together before. We love it, don't we? We're going to think of scooping our pubic bone slightly towards our face. Lengthen through the spine, so nice long side body on both sides, equal distance. We're going to engage through the chest to squeeze our ring. Good. I'm going to twist from the belly button up towards the floor. This top hip is going to want to follow. So what I'm going to actually do is as I twist forward with the chest, I'm going to actually push this top hip back. So I lengthen, push that top hip back. And then as I twist up to the top, I'm going to push that top hip forward. Good. So essentially, all we're trying to accomplish here is keeping our hips nice and stable. If you don't have a ring, you can hold a block between the hands in the longest dimension, so like as a rectangle, and just firmly squeeze into it. I think the squeeze is not coming from the hands or the arms so much, but rather from our chest muscles. Our hips are stacked, nicely aligned. They're not moving. I know it's hard. We can do it. Good. Give me 3. Give me 2. Give me 1. Back to center. Lift overhead. Bring it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. So again, remember, we're not crunching into that bottom side body. Both sides are equally long. I know you're like, Danny, girlfriend, what the hell? I know. I'm dying. We can do it. Or maybe you're superhuman and this is really easy for you. If so, let me know. Drop me a comment. I want to hear that. Good for you. That's awesome. I, on the other hand, am struggling for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to feel that tomorrow. Holy cannoli. Other side. Here we go. So we squeeze the ring. We compress from the chest. We squeeze the ring. We lengthen from the spine. Equal length through both parts of the side body. As I twist from the belly button up, twist the chest towards the ground, I push that top hip back. As I rotate my chest up, I push that top hip forward. Good. So that my hips stay stacked one above the other. We can pretend that we're a little slice of bread from the belly button down in a toaster. So we're not wiggling around side to side with our hips as we twist. Beautiful work. Excellent. We got it. We're almost there. I know we're tired. We can do it. I can barely squeeze my ring at this point, but that's okay. Good. Give me 1 more. Back to center. Overhead. Bring it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. We can do it. I know. I know. It sucks. We got this. The sun is setting. It's a beautiful night. The mosquitoes are eating me alive. Our abs are on fire. Woo! For 3. For 2. For 1. Oh God, send help. Squeeze that ring. Hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Wow. Okay. Let's cool it down. Let's step that foot back out. Big reach over. Awesome work. We worked hard today. We got to enjoy a beautiful sunset together. As always, with the cool down stretches in particular, feel free to pause the video and hold them for longer if you like. I recognize I have a tendency of speeding through them a little bit. The reason for that is I'm just trying to keep the videos reasonable length for upload purposes. I'm working with very archaic, low budget equipment. This is a passion project after all, and I do love it so much, but when you work on a budget, we have to work within certain parameters. So from here, let's windmill our legs. So my front shin is parallel to the ground or to the edge of my mat. I'm going to do 1 big reach over, so towards my back leg. Big reach, and then big sweep. Place this hand just behind me. Press the hips forward. Lift it up, lean back. Feel a nice stretch all through the side of the belly here. Gorgeous. Good. Come back. Big lean over. Good. And I'm just going to shift myself back just a sec. Come up. Gorgeous work. Again, feel free to do a few more of those if you wish. You can always pause the video and just hit play when you're ready. If not, other side. Place that hand behind you. Big sweep forward. Lean it back. down. Big lean over. Leaning it back. Beautiful. And release. And then from here, last but not least, we'll actually just finish with a nice gentle cobra just to get the low belly. So I'm going to flatten my feet out. I'm going to place my hands just beneath the shoulders. I'm going to hug the elbows into the chest, open and widen through the chest and the collarbones. And I'm going to gently just press up, try to relax through my low back. Let my hips sink down to the floor. Good. Shine my heart forward and up to the sky. And I'm really trying to relax and lengthen through my low back. So I don't want to be squeezing and pinching here, but just getting a nice stretch through the lower belly. Good. Draw the belly button at the spine, round through that low back. Even it out with a nice little child's pose here. Good. From here, hips over knees, tabletop position. I'm going to walk my hands forward. I'm going to bring my shoulders down. So this is a pretty good stretch for the shoulders, but if you draw the ribs up to the spine a little bit, you're going to also get just a little bit more into those muscles all around the rib cage here. Try to keep those shoulders back and away from the earlobe. So just create space for your neck here. Maybe you feel it around the ribs. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's more intense in the shoulders. That's okay. Good. And release. And you, my friend, are all done. Thank you so much for joining. I really hope you enjoyed today's workout. I would love it if you'd leave me a comment and a thumbs up on the video. If you're enjoying this content, it would also really mean the world to me if you would subscribe to my channel and maybe share it with a few people that you care about, because movement is medicine. It is so special and so powerful. And I really have a vision for where I'm trying to go with this. I want to fuse Pilates with somatic therapy to help it be a form of trauma healing and something just really positive for all of us to engage in for ourselves. So without further ado, I wish you the very best for the rest of your day. Take gentle care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.